Hello everybody, and welcome back to another stream. Today we're back in Microsoft Flight Sim. It's been a while since we've flown anything in Microsoft Flight Sim, but we are in a familiar aircraft. We're back in the 777, but this time from Flight Factor, and just take a look at this. What a beautiful aircraft it is. We're here at the Boeing delivery center at Everett. We're going to be actually taking part in the Simbit World event that's going on today, which is a sort of delivery flight event. So we're going to be going down to San Francisco as part of our pilot's career. So, hey, welcome Caleb, first stream as a mod. Welcome, my friend. Hey, Stan, welcome. Oof, it is warm there, 46 degrees. Wow. Really warm. It's been warm here in the UK as well, but we only sat around 30 degrees. But yeah, it's nice to have some warm weather for sure. Hey, DT297, welcome. Yes, 777, super nice aircraft. Hey Owen, welcome to the stream, my friend. So let's go ahead and brief the route. We do have a slightly longer flight today. About 1 hour 30 minutes here for this flight. So as you can see, we are here at Everett Painfield, the home of the 777, and what we're going to do is we're going to depart runway 16 right and fly all the way down to the south, down towards San Francisco and the Bodega 3 arrival. And then we're going to do the ILS into runway 28 right. So I've got two brilliant freeware sceneries for both these airports, and I also got myself GSX as well. So we won't be using GSX for loading and stuff. I want to show you the default PMDG stuff today, but we'll use it for pushback and stuff like that. I still need to work out exactly how to use GSX. But yeah, these two sceneries we're using are going to be freeware today. and we can take a quick look. It's pretty nice. The static aircraft here are part of the scenery. So I've not started anything like FSLTL. We'll probably start that halfway through the flight, and so we have some nice static aircraft at San Francisco. But yeah, nice airport, completely free. The Boeing sort of delivery center here, which looks really nice as well. The lights and the Boeing logo and stuff. But let's jump into the aircraft here then. And here we are in the 777. Such a beautiful aircraft, lovely flight deck. We've got all our wing views set up here, as you can see. There it is. And let's get this get the aircraft started here. So also bought Painfield scenery. Look really good with 777. Did you get the DrishalMAC2 design one? Right, let's power up and I'll show you the sounds here. Gotta get the ground power. There it is. Now, obviously there's going to be some talk of how is this compared to the flight factor. We'll go through that later on in the flight. But yeah, this is a really nice simulation in Microsoft Flight Sim. Oh, suffering from hay fever here, guys. It's terrible, especially in this heat here in the UK. But we'll march on. So, IFE seat pass, cabin utility, window heat can go on as well. Emergency lights, hydraulics can all come on. The cold and dark state on this aircraft is slightly different to the flight factor. But that's fine.
Welcome aboard United Flight 1535. Our destination is Los Angeles. My name is Tammy. As you find your seat,
so those are the
overhead
announcements from Simbit World, Pilot's Life,
we suggest
since we are using that today. Right, packs are also on as well. Brilliant.
If you need any help.
As you can see, it takes a long while for the aircraft to get started up here, so we're going to have to give it a second for it to all come alive. Caleb, I think you can turn the hydraulics on at any time, from what I can tell. Just not when you actually, you know, power up. You need to make sure they're off, or at least the elect pumps here are off during power up, so nothing inadvertently moves, but then you can go ahead and pressurize everything. As far as I know. So yeah, it takes a bit of time. Still waiting for it to all get started up. We are on external power. We just gotta give it a second here. But yeah, it's really, really nice. 300ER variant, so slightly different to the flight factor. Really, really nice. A huge, huge aircraft. Yeah, very nice indeed. There, everything comes alive. So we do have FS Realistic running as well, but I've got all the sounds completely muted on that, so it's just the head movements, because I want to show you the pure default sounds with this aircraft. So let's get now I did update my air rack, and I've got no idea why it's not showing as being updated. But I did update it. I might have to maybe do it again, but it shouldn't be an issue today. We're at Kilo Papa Alpha Echo, and we'll get the GPS location in there. Go to route. We can request a route. Let's see here. I think we have to go. We should have our sim brief. We need to request that. As you can see, we are United 777. Request from SimBrief. There it is. And then we'll set the payload, we'll set the fuel, and just clear these. Select the route, activate, execute. Brilliant. Using runway 16 right today. There it is. And then departure is no SID, so that's fine. There is no like communications in the back here as far as I can tell, like there is on the flight factor. So you kind of just do everything through the EFB. And then for SFO, we are doing ILS 28 right via the Bodega 3 star, the Melbeck, there it is, and then no transition. Alright. Okay. So let's go to legs then. Clear that. Discontinuity. Let me know if this sounds okay as well, guys. Hopefully you can hear everything just fine. And okay. So let's just check our flight plan. And we'll step through it here. And yeah, that looks good to me. Just go like that. Okay. Hey doggy, welcome. Cheers guys, thank you for letting me know about sounds. Really appreciate it. And I don't think our route has properly... Oh, it is. Okay. Okay, lovely. So let's just step through our route here. Let's just zoom out. Where's our waypoints? Direct, back. Our flight plan hasn't fully... Oh, we didn't. My bad. Hey, hey, Explain Aviator, welcome. PMG is different cockpit colors and FF. Which one is more accurate? I don't know. I'm not a real world pilot. I've got no idea. But they both look pretty accurate to me. It could just be the lighting as well. Right, now do we have our route properly in? There we go. I think that's better. Now we can do our departure here. Okay, we didn't actually have our route properly loaded in, but now we are good to go. Still getting used to PMDG here. That, execute, legs, there we go, right. That's better. Let's just step through this here then. All the way down to San Francisco. And yeah, okay. We'll probably go heading mode as we get closer to San Francisco. But that's fine. Init ref, we can accept that as well. It is Microsoft Flight Sim. Hey brother Charlie, welcome to the stream. I think the I forgot to change it on Nightbot, but I think the all caps Nightbot timed you out there. But don't worry about it at all. That's just Nightbot doing Nightbot things. I really do need to change that. So, what were we doing? What were we doing? Zero fuel weight. 431. Are we in pounds? Hang on. I gotta just check what we're in here. Just check our kilos. Okay. And then I think because I'm in a different livery, potentially yep, there it is. Kilos. That's better. I was gonna say that zero fuel weight was incredibly high. That's better. Okay. Thrust limitation. Let's do the get the APU started as well, and then let's do the performance calculations. Nightbot being sensitive. Yeah, Nightbot always is. Right, where were we? Performance tool, okay. And then we'll go runway ID 16 right. Import from aircraft. Everything can be left on optimum. Import the weather, calculate. And it's saying takeoff 2, select a temp of 44. So we'll go takeoff 2, 44. And then, what was it? Flaps 5, I would guess. Yeah, flaps 5. Can't seem to find you on Volanta. I should be online. I am online on Volanta. At Everett. And then 1444854, 1444854. Perfect. These are all correct then, so we'll put those in. Put the CG in, trim of 5, so let's get that set down here. There was the APU bleed coming in. You could hear the pitch change. Let's get the dome light on. I like how you can click and then just move the mouse left and right like this. It makes it really easy to manipulate the lighting here. Let's just get some lights on. We are lifetime live weather. So let's just get all this stuff on. Alrighty, there we are. Parking brake probably should have been set. And I think we're good to go on our route takeoff. Alrighty, so go map. Let's just get the flight directors on. Auto throttles were already armed, okay. LNAV, VNAV, V2 speed was 154, so we put that in the window here. Yeah, there's probably multiple planes at my gate because I'm not on VATSIM, but there's a lot of people flying this route on VATSIM and on a pilot's life right now. So I could actually show you here real quick. So here's our pilot's life. As you can see, we have a bunch of events here on the right hand side. So there's the one we're doing today is this one-time event, the 777 delivery flight, which we're doing today. You can see I'll pay $500 XP, all of that good stuff. We've got other events here as well. There's another delivery flight, but this is a long haul from Everett to Bucharest, which is pretty cool. And if we go schedule, we can see it was added to our schedule. Everything here is from our Lufthansa cargo schedule because we're currently flying for Lufthansa cargo. But we'll just say that for today we've been contracted by Boeing to do this delivery flight. We are rated on 777 in this as well, actually. So let's just go back. Alrighty. About 5 planes at this same gate. Yeah. Almost 1,000, wow, on VATSIM 777s, that's crazy. I think we're good to go here now. Get fuel pumps on. I don't think we have anything in the center tanks. We do not. Everything else up here is looking good. Okay, let's just get the pushback. So pushback. Do we have United on here? We do. So I'm still getting used to United GSX. I just got it today. Thought it'd be a really good pair for the 777. Let's also run the checklist. So we'll go checklist. It doesn't speak to you like the flight factor does, but you can still go through and tick everything. Where's the... Lovely.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
And that's done. Pre-flight. So before start, flight gate door closed and locked. It is closed. And this is slightly different down here, but we'll say it's locked. MCP, we've done takeoff speeds. CDU pre-flight. Trim is set.
Departure checks completed.
Taxi and
Bypass pin
takeoff
inserted.
Okay. And we'll get the beacon on as well. Beautiful. Look at the size of this aircraft. It's crazy long. Good luck with VATSIM traffic. Yeah, I'm not on VATSIM today. Sadly, no manual pushback. Yeah, I noticed that as well. Yeah, no manual pushback. That's one of the reasons I got GSX, to be fair. Can you put the oxy mask on?
Locking gear.
I don't see a click spot. I see a test click spot, but I don't see another click spot. But you can't black out in Microsoft Flight Sim, can you? I don't think that's a thing. There is some of these animations. You can open this here. Or the window blinds. Right, where are we going? We're going nose left, tail right. Let's remove the wheel chocks then. Oh, we need to show the ground surfaces, don't we? Let's go ahead and do that now. So we'll just... I'm just going to request all. And then we'll get rid of them as well after. I just want to show you guys all these services. Are there any Easter eggs? None that I've found so far. I don't know if PMDG do that normally. But there's all the ground services that are integrated with the aircraft. You can of course use GSX, but I don't think GSX has been updated yet to fully work with it. Anyway, let's go ahead and where is it? Ground service. Release all of those and close all the doors. Can you open cockpit window? You can, I believe. There it is. And then there you are. You just click it. You don't have to scroll it. You can open the window. We'll leave that open for the we'll leave it open for pushback. And this is going to keep beeping at us, so let's just get rid of these chocks here. Move the chocks. Come on.
Release parking brakes, please.
And release the parking brake. So you have to press your toe brakes down.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alrighty. Ground surface is better than flight factor, to be fair, except the pushback. Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad. But I think flight factor has a little bit more. Sound check. Can you guys hear me? You guys should be able to hear me. Let's go ahead and start the engines. We'll start engine number 2 first. Hey Alex, welcome to the stream, my friend. We'll start engine number 2 and we'll listen to these sounds. Decent startup sounds. Caleb, you can't hear the engines? Interesting. Guys, let me know if you can hear the sim. You should be able to. But anyway, yeah, nice, decent engine sounds there. Got a good start. Hey, Alex. Yeah, no worries at all, mate. Don't know why YouTube doesn't notify people. I know some other people had that issue as well. Okay. X-Wing Aviator can hear. You can hear it. Okay, brilliant. And yeah, really nice engine sounds. They are quiet. It's a quiet sim. I can turn the sound up for you guys a little bit. Just like that. Let me know if that's any better.
Please set parking brakes.
Okay, we'll set the parking brake.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
And, alright. We'll wait till we have good engine start, and then we'll give them confirmation. As soon as this little red, there it is. We'll give them confirmation.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
Close this
you can disconnect.
Window now. There it is. Yeah, I think cockpit sounds are decent, but I think I do prefer flight factor, to be honest. If I'm being completely honest. So, auto brake is RTO, APU's running, turn that off now. The startup on PMDG is pretty good, yeah. The spool up however, for takeoff is slightly underwhelming, in my opinion. But overall, I'd say the sounds are, you know, they're nothing amazing, but they're
Tow truck
decent.
disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Hopefully they can update the
Left is clear, right is clear.
spooled up sounds. Let's just take a listen to the flaps. I'm going to set flaps 5 here. Nice flap sounds. There they go. Very nice. Okay. So let's just run the before taxi checklist. Anti-ice is auto. Hit the record button. Everything looks good there. Flight controls, let's do a flight control check. The other thing is the flight controls move quite at a fairly low FPS. It's a bit juddery, as you can see there, but it's not a huge thing. I remember that being an issue with the 737 that they did fix. Right rudder, left rudder, and ground equipment is clear. Yes, GSX is finished doing what they need to do. And alright, let's taxi here to the runway. I keep forgetting you have to hit the toe brakes.
Please fasten your seatbelt.
So there's just the announcements from
thanks for joining us on United Flight.
Simbit
My
World.
name is Thomas. I'll be your international purser. We'd like to welcome back our Mileage Plus members who are earning or using award miles on this flight. On today's flight, we have 3 flight attendants. You can look for the
let's get the
language bar
QNH
worn on
set
their
as well.
uniforms.
Local
At this time,
QNH
we ask that you direct your attention to the
is
following important safety briefs.
2993.
Welcome. We're excited to have you aboard,
Alright,
and we
there we are.
appreciate your attention as we demonstrate the safety
stuff.
features of this aircraft. FAA regulations require you to
Hopefully
follow
the announcements aren't too
instructions
loud for you
of
guys either.
and comply with all posted and lighted
There are
signs.
custom announcements I
Please view
downloaded.
the safety card located at your seat.
And this is the first flight I've done with the PMDG on Simbit World actually as well.
It's important to have
So
your seatbelt on at all times. To fasten your seatbelt, slide the metal end into the buckle.
very, very
Tighten the
nice
buckle
indeed.
to loosen the strap. Lift the buckle to release. When the seatbelt sign is on, the seatbelt must be fastened
Beautiful.
low and tight across your lap. In case of unexpected turbulence,
Turn
keep
left
your
here.
seatbelt fastened even
Long
when the seatbelt
aircraft, so
sign
go
is
wide.
on. In United Polaris business class, if your seat has a shoulder strap, fasten your seatbelt. Then attach the shoulder strap
Hopefully
by
this
placing the
announcement
metal
finishes
fitting
quickly.
over the lock and pulling on the strap until it clicks. The shoulder strap
And
must
we'll,
be attached for taxi,
We'll
takeoff,
take this taxiway
and
here.
lift. To release, push
Enter
down
the
on the metal
runway
fitting
that way.
and lift.
Please take a moment to look around in order to familiarize yourself with the aircraft. If the doors are open in
Flight
an
pack is
emergency,
fully custom
slide
from the
wraps
sounder,
will have to
so
inflate.
yes,
In a
yeah,
water
for sure.
landing, slide rafts detach from the aircraft and are used as life rafts. All 8 exits are marked with overhead
They're
signs.
quite loud.
As
What's
you
quite
locate
loud?
The 2 exits nearest
The
your seat,
announcements?
Remember, they may be behind you.
I can turn them down for
If
you.
you're seated in an exit row, you may be
right.
asked to assist the
We're
crew
good for
during
takeoff here. Hopefully
evacuation.
these
If you
announcements
are
finish
unable or
quickly.
uncomfortable performing exit row functions and
Cabin
assisting in
ready, there we
emergency,
are.
please ask a flight attendant
Oh, the
to be
flaps?
moved. If you must
Yeah, the flaps are
evacuate
quite loud.
aircraft,
I thought
exit
that they're quite
path
loud
lights on
in
near
flight
the
as
door
well.
will
They're really
illuminate
loud
and
in
guide
flight.
you to the exit.
So they
Look
might
for a
need to
change
be
in color or an exit
a
sign
little
to
bit
indicate
quieter.
that you have
Hey,
reached
Owen,
exit.
thank you
For
so
everyone's
much.
safety,
Owen has come
leave
in
all
with
gear
a
and bags
$5
behind.
super
Please
chat.
refer to the safety
Owen,
card
thank
near
you very
your
much
seat
for
for the
your
operation of the
continued
exit doors
support.
on this
Really, really do
aircraft.
appreciate it.
Can't you go any faster, Roger?
Like the Mileage Plus announcement, long before Mileage Plus there was a 100k mile club hand-filled form with ticket receipts required. Still have the plaque around here somewhere. Oh wow, brilliant. Flight attendant announcements are really great. Yeah, they're custom ones that I downloaded for Simbit World. Really, really nice. Hopefully they finish soon. I want to get in the air. Aircraft is very, very nice.
Make sure your mask is secure.
X-Plane does look crappy today. Yes, we turned settings down. Get the weather radar on, and that's wrong. That one. Where's my traffic lines? We need to go into here. I think the aircraft setup is all set up based on the livery. I set all this up earlier in the BA livery, and I guess that it's not saved it. But I do want to get that on, and I do want to get where is it? The call outs on, because there's lots of call outs. All of these call outs are on. Brilliant, okay. And Alex has been a member for 3 months. Brilliant. Brilliant.
FAA regulations prohibit tampering with, disabling,
right. Jeez, this is really long. There we are. Okay. I've just stopped it because we need to get taken off here, but we'll get more announcements once we take off. That's fine. Let's taxi onto the runway then. But UI can load the same state from other liveries. Yeah. I think I gotta mess around with it a little bit. Yeah, that announcement was really long. I just downloaded them, you know, literally just for this stream. Didn't realize they were that long, but there you go. We did close the window, yes. That is we tend to forget to do that on this channel. And we'll line up with the runway here. Nice freeway scenery. We've got nice freeway as well in San Francisco, which builds upon the brilliant handcrafted one. And we should be good for takeoff. Oh, Calum came in with a £2 super chat as well. Cheers, Calum. I'm gonna guess landing rate with minus 300. Oh, mate, gotta have more faith than that. Come on, come on, aircraft. You know you want to go. Okay, so let's spool them up 40%. Put a bit of forward pressure on the yoke, and here we go, guys. And toga. Yeah, see, those engine spool up sounds are not too bad, but not brilliant either. Release the forward pressure. Heal the FO call outs as well.
V1. Rotate. V2.
Rotate here, nice slow rotation, don't want to tail strike it.
Positive rate of climb.
Gears going up. There we go. Okay. Gonna make that right turn. Follow the flight directions, don't want to pitch above 20. Well, Simbit World will tell us off at the end for that. See the weather radar working there, brilliant. And we'll go flaps 1. How beautiful is that? Does have nice wind flex animations. There's the flaps coming up. See the inboard aileron there. Let's get the autopilot on then. And as we head off into the clouds here. Yeah, the spooled up sounds are not great. It's so underwhelming. It's a shame. I really hope they update it soon. Yeah, just keep the window open. I'm not as excited to fly this thing as I was for Flight Factor's 777, but I really do want to fly. You know, sounds honestly can make or break a plane. Go flaps up. Sounds make or break a plane. You know, if you have an aircraft with not so good sounds, it just, you know, you can have everything else in the aircraft can be great. If you've not got great sounds, it sort of ruins the immersion a little bit. And you know, these sounds are not bad. You know, all the switches and general stuff in here, but yeah, the engine sounds are not amazing. Hey Beviation, welcome to the stream. Oh, look at this, breaking out these clouds, lovely. Wondering if I should buy this one. Not seeing much yet why I want to have this over Flight Factor. Yeah, Flight Factor so far, and I know we're comparing two different products, two different sims, and Flight Factor's in alpha, but the Flight Factor does have more features in my opinion, is closer to a study level simulation. I know that's a widely used term, but that's what I think it is. A bit closer if that's what you're looking for, you know, with all the failures and the having to talk to the purser and the ground crew rather than doing it from the EFB. I prefer the flight factor EFB over this. Yeah, I do like the aircraft. It's great for Microsoft Flight Sim, but if you know, if you're someone who flies in both flight sims, yeah, I think flight factor is the 777 to choose, to be honest with you. Even though it has no VNAV yet, but in time, I think the flight factor is going to mature, and as it gets updated, it's going to be probably a little bit better than this. We do need to set our cruise altitude before we forget. Well, we already did forget. Well, what are we cruising at? I forgot. What are we cruising at? 380. Let's set 380. There it is. And my views are doing this weird. There it is. Yeah, it looks great. Don't get me wrong. It's worth the money. You know, if you really love flying Microsoft Flight Sim and you want a decent long hauler, is it worth it? Yes. Hopefully they fix the sounds. If not, I'm sure someone will come out with a sound pack. But if you're like me and you fly both sims and you're looking at which flight factor, which 777 is the best, I'd probably go flight factor over this. But it's good. Don't get me wrong. It is good. X-Plane Aviator, yeah, 100%. I just think the flight factor has a bit more work put into it. I mean, all of these, if we go over here, all of the, these little hatches and stuff in the flight factor are openable. It sounds irrelevant, but the hangars move, and you can just tell that more work's gone into flight factor. I mean, none of this is clickable. Can't do anything here. Not that I need to, obviously, but it's nice. You can do that, but flight factor just a little more. I mean, the amount of functions in that AFB is crazy. I've flown this early today. I messed around with it. It didn't take too long to get used to it. Once you go through all the stuff in the FMC and the PMDG setup and FS actions, there's not much else to look at with the aircraft. Whereas flight factor, a month down the line, you're still finding out new things. But it is a beautiful aircraft for sure. Look at that. Why are we not timing? There we go. Are we climbing? There we are. Alright. Have you heard my thing about X-Plane frame improvement? Because using lossless and gave me a little more frames than NVIDIA 4080. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I'm glad that it's giving you more frames, Owen. I'm not using lossless scaling today. I'm just using a frame gen mod. But yeah, lossless scaling, really good, especially for X-Plane. But you can use it in Microsoft Flight Sim as well. Is there any special feature that makes a PMDG standalone in its class? I would say the performance calculator is quite nice. We don't, I mean, the Phoenix has it. We don't have that in Flight Factor yet, but that is coming. But other than that, it's just the general, I guess, failures are actually quite good in this aircraft. We'll have to do a failure stream. Systems are pretty good. Visually, it is pretty good. Yeah, it's all just, it's good. I don't think anything really, sets it apart to anything I've ever seen in Flight Sim, if you see what I mean. What setting are you using, and how can I prevent stuttering if I go land at big airports with scenery? I'm just using medium-high settings. But you can try auto FPS, which is pretty good. Can help with stuttering. And some of the NVIDIA control panel changes you can make. Q8 Pilot has a great video on all of that stuff, if you do want to check it out. Flight factors work in circuit breakers, PMDG does it. Yeah, exactly. And day-to-day operations, am I going to be using circuit breakers? No, absolutely not. Is it good for failures? Yeah. Flight Factor, you could use it as a training tool. It really is more of a training tool. It's a great aircraft. You can use it in a basic sense, in a training sense. You can go really, really, really in depth with it. I mean, the maintenance page that pops up on the ND, and that is crazy. This is more of a casual sim airplane. You know, it'll do most full flights. It'll do some failures, but maybe not for training. Just standard on the Ultimata. Q8 pilot, Santiago, Q8 pilot. But don't get me wrong, guys, good aircraft. It is. If you're only flying Microsoft Flight Sim, you don't really fly an X-Plane, then it is pretty good, you know. It's only because we've had this Flight Factor recently that you can really compare it, but Microsoft Flight Sim does look beautiful. Look at that. Exactly, Caleb. Yeah, there's a lot of limitations in the sim itself, which just prevents anything from being really that, you know, top tier study level, to be honest. Phoenix A320 is close. It's probably the closest in the sim. It's a very good aircraft. But I think a couple of the performance numbers are slightly off, if I remember right. And the flight model for me just feels strange. I think I need to get used to it more than anything. But yeah, the flight model is definitely not completely correct. But it's a great aircraft for sure. So we have all the sunshades, as you can see here, which is really nice. Again, some of the sounds when you click these, some of these don't have any sounds at all. It'd be nice if they did. You can move it around. I need my coffee. I miss my coffee. Our coffee mug is not there, like we should have in our 777. You can move the EFB, so you can put it up here if you want as well. That blocks your view quite a bit. Or you can, if you click the Boeing 777 here, you can put it here, which is actually quite useful if you want to, you know, if you're programming the FMC and you want all that stuff here. And then you just click the base of the thumb somewhere here, and it'll disappear and go back here. I think you can stow it as well and put it away. So yeah, all sounds you're hearing are from the aircraft. We have the FS realistic sounds turned all the way down. So we have all the camera movements and all that stuff, but FS realistic sounds are turned all the way down. And yeah, I think Flight Factor sounds have more depth as well. There's a lot more going on. Right now it sounds quite, I don't know, flat. There's just one consistent sound playing and a little bit of wind that I can hear, but other than that I can't hear anything else. If you go back here, you can hear it sounds different. It's quite quiet. It's really quiet back here. We can take a look at the cabin for sure. So let's see here. Hopefully it'll let us open the door. It will. See, even there, the sounds on that are decent, but I've heard better. They're not bad, don't get me wrong. And okay, we can't. It's not going to let us go there. We just have to go a bit higher. Yeah, so we got the galley, quite decent, not too bad. Got a bit of a control panel. Can't click it actually, that's just static, looks like. Then we can go through here, go through the curtain, and we've got the main cabin here. This is the business class, I believe. And the this screen here does actually change. It's just a static image, but it does change with livery, so livery creators can choose to put whatever they want in here, which is quite nice. I think the flight factor cabin is better, if I'm completely honest. It's you know, you can customize it a bit more as well. This is a static cabin. I don't think you can do much to it. Now I believe this is first class, as you can see here again with the United sort of screen there. Can you control the lighting by the EFB thing by doors? Oh yeah, no you can't, yeah. And then we just have economy here with the United screens again. And yeah, all of this is just, look at the size of this aircraft. Huge. Yeah, so it's a pretty standard cabin. It's not bad, you know, it is high quality, the textures and stuff. Just a bit bland, I guess. Although I think some livery creators like Ethereum, who released his Emirates livery, has managed to customize all this, so that's pretty cool. Trying to get the best FPS boost, not have stutters. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Sim, whatever I do, I can't get rid of stutters completely, especially on landing. No matter what I do, I can be at a stable 100, and then when I go to landing, I just you know, get stutters. So yes. Texturing looks better, to be honest. Flat factor belly is weird brown texture. Yeah, I think the texturing is better. It's just a little bit more bland. But I think livery creators have been able to fix that. And a bit of randomization in these screens would have been maybe nice, a little bit. But we're nitpicking there a little bit. Sounds like someone has a window open. Yeah, I don't know what that sound is about. As in here, it sounds like we're outside. It's quite strange. And then we go here. It might be a bug sound, to be honest. But in here, it definitely sounds like we're outside with a wind. And can barely hear the engines. What's your PC specs? I've got an i5 12400F, RTX 3070 Ti, and 32 gigs of DDR4 VRAM. Sorry, regular RAM. So we're still climbing up to our cruise out. Then shouldn't be too far to San Francisco. It's been a nightmare doing cabin textures for the flat factor. I'm not sure about the galley textures because I'd have to do all the faces individually. Oh yeah, that might be a lot to do. Need to reset my. Why is my view not going back to where I normally have it? I think I need to reinstall Microsoft Flight Sim or something, because my view tends to sometimes get stuck laterally or get stuck vertically. I've got no idea what that's about, but we didn't do the after takeoff checklist, but that's fine. We did everything anyway. There's the descent checklist already.
Ladies and gentlemen, from flight deck,
good
right here. Seatbelt signs off. Gives you an opportunity to move out. Do ask on your seat though that keep those seatbelts fastened for your safety nose value. And have you on the gate within 10 minutes of that. As we get closer, we'll update weather gate information. Enjoy the ride. Thank you.
Brilliant. Yeah, really at the announcements in A Pilot's Life, you can have custom, so you can make your own, you can record your own voice. You can quite literally have anything you want. It's very cool. Also, the model's large enough that I upscale textures to 8K just so it would look alright. Yeah, that's great stuff. Nice to have VNAV in the 777. Not experienced a 777 with VNAV yet. Just 1,000 to go. Flying across the coast, you can see the coast there. The US, all the way down at the west coast. Alrighty then, so cruising for about an hour-ish, I'd say. Yeah, an hour and 11 minutes as Navigraph is our ET estimated time for the route. And there's our cruise then. Brilliant. Yeah, so we do want to do some more Microsoft Flight Sim stuff on the channel. Obviously my focus is X-Plane, but we are an overall Flight Sim channel, so I want to do some more Microsoft Flight Sim stuff, hopefully get into DCS at some point as well. Do you have passengers on board, or did you set it to 0? I do have passengers on board. How many, I don't know. Let's see. Because I just imported from SimBrief, so yeah, so we don't have that many. We only got 40% today. Just a small delegation, I guess, from United for this delivery flight. Is Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 dead when Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 comes out? As far as I know, at least what they announced at the weekend of Flight Sim Expo, is they are going to continue to update it, and I believe they're going to support it to 2028, as Caleb has said there. So no, it won't be dead. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people who stay on 2020 and don't upgrade to 2024. But I'm going to guess most add-ons and new add-ons will be 2024 only, really. But I don't think it'll be dead. It'll slowly, you know, the player base will drop off for sure as people move to 2024. I think the texture work has been done quite nicely. It's quite a clean cockpit. I generally prefer a slightly dirtier cockpit. I mean, there's not a huge amount of wear and tear on these. But it's not bad textures at all. They are, you know, high quality, much higher quality than anything we'll get in X-Plane for sure. But yeah, just a little bit clean. Although this is a delivery flight, so I guess it should look brand new. Yeah, there's not much else to explore with this aircraft, really. I mean, we have the EFB stuff in here, which is all just standard PMDG stuff, or the OFP. And then the home page with the PMDG map, which is broken, apparently. Oh no, there we are. So we can see where we are there. And then we do have all the performance tools. We've got landing dispatch, landing en route, all the ground operations. There's maintenance as well, so you do have to keep an eye on that stuff. Yeah, brand new aircraft today. Yes, yeah. Landing dispatch is normally done on the ground, yeah. Absolutely. I watched a 320 Sim Pilot's video, who is type rated on this aircraft. Yeah, there's a fair bit of maths, but there's a fair bit of maths, for sure. But I guess you just take your zero fuel weight, add your estimated landing weight. We'll be cruising at 0.84, quite quick actually. Ground speed of 444. I don't know why we have these these wind sounds. It sounds like we're outside. I've got no idea why we have that. It's not nothing to do with FS Realistic. Either my sounds are glitched, or that's you know, something they need to sort out, because there's a lot of wind sounds that we have right now. Windows are definitely closed. No idea why it's so windy. Hate the wind noises. I don't know why it's so loud. I mean, it's almost like the sound if you're outside, which is strange. So I think there's a little bit of refining to do on this aircraft, especially with the sounds, but other than that, it's pretty decent. Check the sunroof. Can you imagine? Open top 777. Yeah, like you can't in the... Oh, we do have the cockpit door open. We'll close that. But yeah, you can't order this stuff. You can actually get the emergency ropes in the flight pack. You can't do that here. So kind of little details that I'm missing. I believe you can manipulate the armrest, I think. Yeah, you can. About an hour to go to San Francisco, one of my most favourite airports to fly in and out of in the sim. San Francisco is just an amazing airport. Really, really enjoy it. Well, Portland off to our left. Can't see anything though because of the overcast weather here. Like the sunshades on the PMDG, that's an X-plane limitation for flight factor. Yeah, the sunshades are nice. They are quite nice. This one here. Yeah, very nice. See how now my view is really high for some reason, and I can't get it back to how it was before. I don't know, something wrong with my Microsoft Flight Sim. Beautiful approach into San Francisco. What's ours today? We're doing the ILS into 28 right from the Bodega 3 arrival. That's what we're doing. Should overfly the city as well, actually. Potentially overfly Oakland as well. A nice cockpit overview cam there. Not tried the rain effects in this. I think they're just default, the same as any other aircraft add-on, to be honest. FPS on the aircraft is pretty good. About the same as the 737 from what I found. So not too bad at all. We are using the frame gen mod today. Should see at least 2 of the 3 bridges on approach into 28. Yeah, hopefully, although the visibility might be quite poor. So we'll have to see. Yeah, hopefully, because San Francisco is such a scenic approach. I'd love to visit one day. I do this flight so often in X-Plane. It's nice to see the city in Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah, absolutely. We'll try and take a look at the city. I'm not sure if it's photogrammetry actually. I'm not sure. The sheer size of this aircraft is crazy. It's huge. It really is. I love the flat APU outlet here in the back, flat tail. Really nice. The engine animations are interesting, although I'm pretty sure that's more of a bug with the frame gen mod. Frame gen stunt, but yeah, interesting. Let's do this again when Flight Factor 787 comes out. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. It's quite nice delivery flight route. Did we get our landing lights off? Maybe we never... Oh, we never got our strobes on. Oh no. We're gonna get a terrible score at the end of this flight on a pilot's life. Forgot so much. Forgot all the lights. By the way, for the landing on the EFB, a friend is flying right now, and twice after he's clicked calculate on the landing calculator, his game is frozen. Oh really? I did it earlier, it seemed fine for me, so... It's not frame gen, I've seen it with other streamers. Really, I could. If I disable frame gen for a second here. Yeah, it looks better without frame gen. That seems to have almost fixed it. So yeah, I think it is frame gen. Actually, we'll enable the frame gen again here. There it is. Have to call the FAA after this fight. Yeah, I know. For sure. Yeah, there you are. See, it started again with the frame gen. Interesting. My camera's stuck at this high position again. It's not where I want it. I don't know why my camera keeps getting stuck like this. That's better. Nvidia's stock drops. As high as it already is. Some of these knobs you just click and it's just off or on. You can't like manipulate them. It's just off or on. Same with these down here. But these you can sort of click and then hold and move like that. It's quite nice actually. Did we even... Okay, transponder was on at least. You can make a call, but I don't think it does anything. Yeah, nothing's playing. Nice weathering over here. Not that you'll be able to see it most of the time. I'm not sure what this click spot is. One clicking there, but... When the Airbus 8X comes out, delivery flight to EGLC. Oh, I can't wait for that aircraft. I can't wait for the Airbus 8X. It's going to be so good. Hey Nick, hi, sorry if you covered this already, but how do you manipulate the screen between the FMSs? Down here, I believe you set this down here where it says lower, and then you can change whatever you want. So we can put status, as you can see, then all of the electrical page, all of that good stuff. You have to do it from the FO side. There you go, all this stuff. They have done this all quite nicely. Checklist as well. Put it back on the engine for now. Then a long haul from EGLC to CYBR, Vancouver. You know, I can't wait to have a really long haul private jet in the sim. It'd be pretty cool. But yeah, that Airbus 8X Really looking forward to it. I got the Aerobasque, I got the Epic E1000, the turboprop, the Epic Victory Jet, and the DA62, and they're just great aircraft. I really, really like it. No worries, Nick. It's completely fine. Let's see, whereabouts are we? Over the state of Oregon right now. Do have the Challenger 650. I don't fly it that much. I need to get that one. That's one to get for sure. Epic E1000 is so epic. It is. It's a great aircraft. I really like it. The turboprop sound as well is so nice. Just the startup on that is very satisfying. Need to petition Dassault because it seems they're the one holding it back. Yeah. It seems like it. And AKD is doing the Gulfstream 650 now, and obviously we know Gulfstream when they're licensing it. That's why he's had to call it the GLF rather than the actual, Gulfstream. No, I don't have the CL650. I need to get it. It's expensive though, but that's on the list for sure. I was planning to get that this month, but then PMDG sort of got in the way of that one. That sounds pretty cool, Caleb. Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, this hay fever is terrible in the UK right now. At least I suffer from hay fever quite bad normally, and it's not fun at all. This will be the last stream this week. I would normally stream again, but I have exams next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, so next streams will be probably about on Thursday or Friday next week. So have a bit of a week off because of exams, then I'll be right back. Yeah, the amount of 777s on VATSIM is insane. Dubai and Heathrow controllers have had a long hard day. They really have. Thanks, Stan. Thanks, Nick. What you taking? So the two exams, I'm studying aerospace systems engineering at university. These are my end of year exams for my second year. I was actually meant to have them in April and then I would have been done, but unfortunately I was ill during the exam period, so I had to sort of defer them. So, but anyway, the topics that I'm doing is control systems and flight dynamics is one topic that I've got the exam on, and then the other one is mechanics and thermofluids. So yeah, not the easiest of subjects, a lot of studying. Yeah, it's a great course. I really enjoy it. It makes me appreciate things like the TOTUS and the flight factor 777 all the more, because looking at how in-depth those systems are from the engineering perspective, and then from the pilot perspective, flying the aircraft in the sim, it's really quite cool. There are some static included views as well, so let's see. Okay, interesting. So we have this sort of wing view, got another wing view, engine view. I don't know why they're so zoomed in, but there you go. Bunch of external views here. That's quite nice. all of these included. That's a nice view as well. This is pretty cool. We have to do this for get down. Look at the wing flex there. They have done the wing flex really well in this aircraft, to be fair. Although maybe it's bounced around a little bit too much. I'd have thought that'd be a bit more stable, but maybe not. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Gets me excited for the A350-B2. Oh yeah, I can't wait for Flight Factory to bring out their 787 and then the A350, and then that's going to be with towless. That's going to be crazy good. It's exciting for sure. I Bills pulled the A300 and Beluga for XP, said there's an update coming soon. Yeah, I saw that they removed it off the store. I wasn't sure what they were doing, but an update coming soon. That's pretty cool. Hopefully it's a bit of an overhaul. It's not broken into 12.1 Calum. I think they're just probably going to rework some of it, hopefully, because it was pretty okay since they did the update. What was it, 2 months ago now? I think it was. Hey DT297, no worries at all. Have a great time at work. Let's see here, if we go to VNAV to top of descent, 285 nautical miles at 2045 Zulu. So in around 35 minutes at top of descent, not too bad. Looking forward to 727 MD-11 next month, 777-2 high tech. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the MD-11 for sure, and I know Flight Sim Studios are doing their 727. That'd be pretty cool. I thought they pulled it as something completely broke add-on, so they won't be for sale till it's fixed. Maybe. I've not tried it in the latest beta. The last time I tried either one of those aircraft was when we streamed the Beluga 2 weeks ago. So maybe something broke in the meantime, I'm not sure. But last time I flew them, they were okay, they were pretty fine. You can click this pen here as well, which is quite cool. Got a little PMDG logo on it. And you can move this clipboard. No load sheet. In the Flight Factor we'd have a load sheet either between the throttles here or on the clipboard, nothing like that. I don't think the camera's integrated yet, is it? Yeah, you're not. I don't know if they're doing that at all, actually. I wonder if the camera is coming at some point. So the update is confirmed. That's good to hear. It's good to hear they're updating it. I wished for them to update it, hopefully an updated EFB like the one that they have in Microsoft Flight Sim, because that's pretty good, you know, with all the new performance calculators and all that good stuff. A bit of an overhaul would be great. It's a great aircraft still, but it does need a little bit of work to get it back up to you know, really high level standards for X-Plane 12 at least. I9 A300, A380 coming soon. Looking forward to a fly-by-wire A380 whenever that comes out. The seats are done quite nice in the cockpit. But you know what texture? It's kind of difficult to see because it's quite dark. But this sort of leather texture is actually done nicer in Flight Factor, in my opinion, than it is in the PMDG. It's not bad, but the Flight Factor one looks really nice. Looks like the weather's clearing up a little bit. Got some of this beautiful Microsoft Flight Sim terrain now that we can see. Okay, we'll go for the wing view for a little bit. Yeah, if they've pulled it from the store, I completely agree. Skyler, if they've pulled it from the store, then they have for sure the upgrade is coming soon. Because otherwise they're just, you know, losing money. Although I hope they don't do like a version 2 and then make us pay again. Or like some sort of upgrade. Although I suppose that might be fair. If they put a lot of work into a full rework, and you know there's a significant difference to the current I9, then sure. Wonder how a pilot's life is going to react to this aircraft, because the flight factor, some of you may have seen from my last pilot's life video, it's the flight factor, the way Simbit World picks up some of the values for different lights, it doesn't pick up, like even if your landing lights are on, it doesn't pick it up, and so it marks you down. So we'll have to see, although I made some mistakes, so we are going to get marked down a little bit. I don't mind a full rework given I only paid $10. Yeah, the A300, yeah, I only got for $10, and the same with the Beluga, both of them. So I don't mind paying for a full rework, to be completely honest with you, as long as it's, you know, worthy of that payment. I just wonder how long they've been working on it. Maybe they've been working on it in quiet for quite a long time. Just depends how big of an update it is, I suppose. Just need an A380, yeah, I know. Looking forward to the flight back to 787, because I love flying the 787, but I really want one in X-Plane. So do let me know if you want to see a bit more Microsoft Flight Sim content. Obviously main focus is still X-Plane for sure, that's not going to change, but we can throw in some more Microsoft Flight Sim every now and then, especially for things like the release of this aircraft and other stuff. Curious about the Tolis A330, I hope it's a 200. Yeah, I hope it's an older one. I hope it's a 200 or a 300. I don't mind a Neo, don't get me wrong, I don't mind a Neo, but I feel like you don't see many Neos in real life, and I just in general prefer older aircraft with older engines. So look at that lovely terrain, really nice over southwest Oregon here. Really cool. So we have a city called Medford off to our left. I guess that's it there, Medford. not familiar with this area, this part of the US, very rarely fly, you know, anywhere really north of San Francisco, on the west coast anyway. One of the devs of Iron said to manage expectations, these updates are to fix bugs rather than to add new features. Oh, that's disappointing. I didn't think they'd take an aircraft off the store just for bug fixes. I really would have loved some new features and a bit of a rework. EFB settings change as well, right? Interesting. We do have a 15 knot headwind going into San Francisco. So it is windy there, but mainly a headwind. Absolutely sand, beautiful area, part of the northwest. It is a beauty of Microsoft Flight Sim that you can just fly anywhere and you have this beautiful terrain. In X-Plane you have to sit there, you know, generating the orthos or using the auto-ortho, which is great, it's fine, but it is nice just spawning in and having this. I mean, it looks fantastic. EFB change, I wonder how much of that they're changing, or if it's a whole new EFB. Like I said, I'd love for them to implement, you know, the amount of stuff that they have in their Microsoft Flight Sim EFB into the X-Plane version. July update. Okay, so maximum like 5 weeks away. That's pretty good. 4 weeks away. Still a fair bit to go to San Francisco, 160-ish nautical miles. We can check here. 200 actually. And the performance of the 777 just in general always surprises me. Overnight, last night, I did a flight from Toronto to Hong Kong. It was one of my longest flights I've done so far. It ended up being around 17 hours because I had a strong headwind for a while, and took off at a gross weight of something like, I think, almost 300 tons, and 130 tons of fuel. And I was like, okay, I can't, you know, derate. I use full power, full takeoff power. And even though, yeah, Toronto is a fairly long runway, no problem. Within like half the runway, I was off the ground. It's just crazy powerful. That was in the flight factor, by the way. Both 777s are so well optimized. They are, yeah. On FPS, they are. They really are. I mean, the PMDG 777, when compared to some of its other aircraft, like, you know, comparing to the Phoenix, the fly-by-wire, the inner builds A300, is probably one of the best, and the same goes for this. PMDG aircraft are very well optimized. They really are. But yeah, we have some beautiful terrain here. Really, really nice. Boeing must have paid flight factor and PMDG to make them look good. Yeah. I wonder if we'll ever get a 777X like expansion for this or for the flight factor when the 777X actually, you know, enters service. Nice crisp displays. pretty sure Flight Factor said they would do 777X, but years down the line when we have more info. Fair, yeah. 777X is likely Flight Factor because of the 787 commonality. Yeah, that makes sense for sure. That'd be really cool, definitely. If it gets certified, yeah. If the 777X actually does get certified at some point, yeah. Yeah, 777, 777X, 787, yeah, they all share the same type rating. It's kind of surprising that a 777 and a 787 do share type rating. I mean, I know there's a lot of similarities, but some systems are very different. I mean, the whole engineering principle behind the 787 is quite different in some areas, but I guess in terms of the operation, it's quite similar. The cockpit design is fairly, other than the obvious with the glass cockpit stuff with the 787, the overhead is quite similar. Yeah. The 777X is practically a 787 type rating, yeah, absolutely. And the 777 and 787 in real world do share the type rating, yeah. Maybe it's different around the world, as Skyler said, yeah, 777 787 have the same in Europe. Because 320 Sim Pilot, he flies 787s in the real world, but he's type rated on the 777 as well. Although I don't think he flies that in the real world. Just a 78. About to pass the state line into California. Lovely terrain. Hey, Dougal McTavish is here on stream. Welcome, my friend. How you doing? Hope you're enjoying your PMDG 777. Hope you got the email fairly quick. Took me about 4 hours to get mine. I got it at like 1 AM. How far to go to our top of the descent then? 169 nautical miles. So we should get there in about 20 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, in our economy cabin, we will be starting our main meal service. Your entree choices for lunch this afternoon are Thai Chin chicken, which is an Asian soy sauce-based stir-fried chicken with jasmine rice and mixed vegetables. And your second option is 7 vegetable stir-fry teriyaki sauce noodles. Once again, that is Asian soy sauce-based chicken with rice and vegetables. And your second choice is 7 vegetable stir-fried noodles. We do apologize if your choice is not available due to prior customer selection. And if you'd like to join us for lunch this afternoon, we'd like to ask that you please lower your tray tables. We'd also like to inform you that after we serve you your lunch, we will be picking up your trays, and we will come through again very shortly after that to serve ice cream and water. If you'd like to join us for the ice cream and water service, we ask that you please do leave your tray tables out so we don't skip you.
Ice cream as well, wow. Maybe we're going to book a United flight. PAE is still 66 departures. Wow. Yeah, this is why I wasn't on Batson. We probably would still be on the ground, to be honest. Why are they seeing mail options over the PA? That's just from Simbit World. This is from the pilot's life. The vegetable thing sounds nice. Yeah, it does. Now I'm hungry. Yeah, it's a shame that, well, sort of a shame that we're flying cargo in our Pilots Live series. We're flying for Lufthansa cargo, so we got no announcements. Even though I got the announcement enhancement package. A little bit of turbulence here. See the wing flex there. Quite nice. I just love the shape of these wings, how they curve up like that. Same with the 787. Need some serious study time with this, as I'm an Airbus guy. Oh yeah, it's to be fair, it's other than the 787, it's probably the closest Boeing you're gonna get to an Airbus. It's quite automated compared to like a 737 or something. But yeah, it's a great aircraft. It really is. Yeah, I've never flown in this part of the US on Microsoft Flight Sim at least. I think we have done it on X-Plane, but not in Microsoft Flight Sim. Hey Dougal, 320 Sim Pilot has some great videos on this thing. He's type rated on this aircraft as well. I was watching some of his videos and just learning so much. It's a great series of videos. Having to dial in the barrel and heading bug like that is crazy and time wasting. I do like how you can at least preset on these Boeings. You can sort of get something preset in here. I do like that. But the barrow, oh no, it's definitely a bit difficult to get set. We need to set that at some point as well. Hey my gentleman, welcome. Auto and Auto for XP are pain to install, and now I wanted to switch to X-Plane map enhancement, and because it got big update recently, it's pain to install. Is it possible to use an old version with old base packages? I'm not sure. I wouldn't recommend it because it probably has issues. I'm not currently using map enhancement. I'm using for X-Plane mainly Auto for XP and sometimes Auto because map enhancement just gave me too many issues, to be honest. Let's actually set our minimums. Our minimums into San Francisco is going to be 113 on the barrow. So get 113 set. It's painfully slow with the scroll wheel. That is, I'm scrolling as quick as I can. Oh, there you go, it's sped up. Oh no. Come on. 1, 1, 3. There we are. Nope, that's 4. 3. There it is. All right. Got that set. 128 nautical miles. Yeah, a bit of a longer flight for today's stream, but I thought we'd take advantage of the Simbit World event. And if you haven't checked out Simbit World, A Pilot's Life, it's a great tool. I really enjoy it. Makes you fly to areas you probably didn't even know existed. I mean, some of the airports I've flown to are just beautiful and honestly hidden gems. And then you get event flights such as this one, and it's really great. One thing I can't wait to try on Flight Factor and PMDG is the auto step climb, as PMDG has it, but Flight Factor will begin. Oh, that's pretty cool. When I get step climbs in my flight plan for long hauls, I generally just go as high as I can and just leave it. I don't really bother with step climbs normally because I'm asleep normally for long hauls. So, but auto step climb sounds pretty cool. I didn't know the PMDG had it. Which do you think is better, Flight Factor or PMDG? It's a difficult question because they're two complete different sims. They've got two different limitations, but if you enjoy both simulators and you just want to know which is the better, you know, 777, which is the most bang for your buck, I would say Flight Factor. It's got many more features. I think the sounds are much better. Flight model is, you know, with it being X-Plane, is better. Although the flight model on this aircraft is pretty good, you know, for Microsoft Flight Sim. It is quite nice actually. It definitely feels nice and heavy. It doesn't float too much. You know, Microsoft Flight Sim aircraft tend to like to float a lot, but this one doesn't. It's just really nice and heavy. So they've actually done quite a good job with the flight model here. They have, but all in all, I would probably say flight factor, but it's not that far apart, you know. I think it probably comes down more to which sim you'd rather fly in, if anything. They only add Nix, a lot of people ask. Right, I see. What's that yawing motion we had there from, I guess, a crosswind? Looks brilliant. Starting to see some of the slightly more sort of tan landscape that we have down towards San Francisco. Doesn't the 7.8 have it in real life? I'm not sure. Not sure. I do like flying 777 just in both sims, and I have a feeling this is going to be my most flown plane shortly. It's just so good. It's so capable. I love being able to do short cargo hops with it. You know, we get plenty into East Midlands. I love doing that. You can do medium hauls, super long hauls. Just such a versatile aircraft. Something I think this might be worth checking out if we go here. See what kind of non-normal checklist they have. Okay. So if we do, I don't know, landing gear disagree. Okay, so we do have all of this stuff. I think we'll do a failure stream in this aircraft too, just like we did in the flight factor. I want to do another failure stream in the flight factor though. That's cool. Flight controls. What kind of failures have we got? So if we go to where's failures. All the Boeing aircraft coming out makes me want to buy a Brunner yoke. Oh, a force feedback yoke, that'd be so good. That'd be so cool, for sure. So we have all systems, random, service base. Actually you can turn that on, maintenance, next service in 250 hours. All of these, for engine. Hopefully we have a bird strike, so I want to do a bird strike. Not in this stream probably, but in a failure stream for sure, or electrical. Alright, so there's a fair few failures. Very good. I know Flight Factor do failures. Sorry, PMDG do failures quite well. Put this back to the normal descent. Get that ready. Don't think any Microsoft Flight Sim add-on has bird strike. Does this not have it either? Really? I guess these are the things with the limitations that Microsoft Flight Sim has. It just stops aircraft devs from doing stuff like this. Yeah, I guess there's no bird strike. There's a fair few other failures though, which is quite nice. There are a couple of force feedback yokes on the market now, or coming to the market, and same with force feedback sticks. I mean, Moser just revealed theirs. Wing Wing are doing one as well. The one at Flight Sim Expo looks nice. Yeah, the was it the what's the company called? I can't remember now. But yeah, that looked pretty good too. Although they weren't saying the price. So, go to the VNAV page here. 74 to go till our top-up descent. We'll be descending into San Francisco. What is in here? I think it's a sunshade or something, I guess. You can change these PFD colors as well. You go to, I think it's aircraft displays. No. What was it? I can't remember now. Oh, colors. And you can change the color completely, so we can go. Let's do something silly like pink, and now we have a pink PFD. I'll put that back to what it was. So you can mess around with that if you want to. I'm probably just going to leave it default. There is full CPDLC function as well if you go to COM, as you can see. ATC, you got all the CPDLC stuff as well. Yeah, it is cool, isn't it? The PFD. Let's see if we can make something truly, truly horrible. Let's see here. Wow. Look at that. Yeah, that's horrible. That is truly a horrible PFD. Make it neon green. Oh, how much can you change? Oh, look at this. Oh, you can change so much. You can change the MCP backlight. So you're saying I can make this bright pink? How would I there it is. Oh, oh, that's silly. Oh god, look at that. That's ridiculous. I didn't know you could change all of that. The MCP digits? Oh, that's the off color. So we can make this like... yeah, blue. Jeez. That's quite cool if you want to, you know, set it up to something really specific. Oh, we need to reset that. Now we can simulate airlines that want to be a bit different, yeah. Right. What did I change? We changed this. We changed this. Changed this. Alright, all back to normal. There we are. Calum, absolutely. People will 100% set everything to like bright pink or bright neon blue or something and leave it. guaranteed. You can do it on the 7.3 as well, I think. I remember seeing that option. Clouds are cleared up really nicely. Nice clear day. Change it to pink and white. Oh, so it matches the pink checkerboard issue. Yeah. To be honest, Skyler, I think it could be quite useful for colorblind people, right? Changing those colors. That could actually be quite useful for them. Where's our top of descent? Not too far away now, it's just hidden there. Zoom in. It's just hidden right at that waypoint. So let's get our landing performance then. So we are doing runway 28 right at San Francisco. So 28 right, all of that is already imported. We'll import aircraft details. Reverse a credit, that should be on all operational. I think auto brake 2 should do. And import the weather, let's calculate. Plenty of space, VREF 140, that's after we've added 5 as well. So flaps 30, change that to 140, perfect. Let's just preset our altimeters as well. So QNH out of San Francisco is 3004. So we'll just set that. Oh. 3004 preset. And we have the FMC message there. So we'll reset MCPO. Our first altitude on the star is 290. So we'll select that. Lovely. Sacramento off to our left, but probably way too far away to be able to see it. Somewhere over there. Should start the descent fairly soon. Love you. I want to get this preset too. Which one was the landing gear? There it is. We'll get it preset to that for when we put the gear down. And set auto brake 2 as well. Go through the descent checklist, so we'll click recall. That's clear. No notes, auto brake 2 set. Landing data, got VREF of 140. Minimums is also set, and then approach briefing is complete. Not that there was one really, but good start this descent. 3 nautical miles. 2. There it is. Thrust levers should be coming back. There they are. Very slowly. There it goes. Lovely. So after Melbeck we can go down to 240. San Francisco just over there. It just looks so so stretched compared to the 200. Be nice in the PMDG to be able to click VNAV. Can't wait to do that in the Flight Factor one. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. I have to say, on my test sector earlier, the LNAV and VNAV were pretty well behaved actually. They were quite nice. Got me down to all the altitudes, all the speeds really nicely. Intercepted the ILS really nicely as well. So the autopilot's pretty good. I've not found any issues with it yet. And yeah, like I said, the landing on this aircraft is quite nice. The landing sort of characteristics. Definitely feels heavy in the flare. Doesn't float too much if you don't pull back too much. So yeah, it's not bad. One of the better flying aircraft in Microsoft Flight Sim for sure. Same with the 7.3. The 7.3 honestly flies pretty nicely. Hey, V Skycheck, welcome to the stream, my friend. All good, thank you very much. Yeah, I hope you're well as well. And what city is that below us? Let's take a look. It is Santa Rosa. Beneath us there. Very cool. Sacramento off to our left as well. So we can put 240 in here now. Nope, 240 to click it. That's basically the Alt intervent button in the 7.3. There we are. See, slowing down to 280 as we have a restriction on this waypoint here, so it's handled that quite nicely. Although we're a bit high, let's put the speed brake out a little bit. It didn't tell us that it needed drag. Just as I was saying, the VNAV is pretty good. Although it's not bad honestly. We'll get the speed brakes out a little bit, get back on the profile, which we are nicely. Next waypoint down to flat level 190. We've got back on the profile there nicely, so we'll stow the speed brake. I have 3 777 departures. I was Skylar, are you controlling right now? You know, with X-Plane's implementation of the wake, it'd be pretty cool to have all these 777s. Well, it's a headache for the controllers, I guess, but yeah, pretty cool with all the wake turbulence and stuff. Does Microsoft Flight Sim on VATSIM have wake turbulence as well? I'm not entirely sure. Ah, you're Vancouver Brown. Brilliant. How do you feel descent management working good with the VNAV path? Yeah, on my test sector it was perfect. Just there we got a little bit high, but we corrected with some speed brakes, so it's fine. It's not bad, from what I can tell. This is only my second flight, but on my first flight it was pretty much perfect, yeah. And right now it's doing a decent job as well. X-Plane has wake turbulence, don't think Microsoft Flight Sim is right, I see. Normal to be a bit high if you have a lot of tailwind. Yeah, see, there you go, now I want some drag, so we'll put some drag in. It would ping, I don't know why it's not pinging. On my test sector, it was pinging at me. Every time it had got a drag required, it'd ping, but it's not right now for some reason. Jay flying on VATSIM, I've been spun a few times because I went behind but in the path. Right, yeah, I see. Okay, we'll put the speed brake away now. Restriction at this waypoint is to be under flight level 230, which we are, over flight level 190, which we are, and at 280, which we are. It's perfect. Actually, we have the Navigraph charts here. Actually, no, we have integration in the EFB, don't we? What am I doing? Let me bring up some charts for you guys. So, arrival, star 10 to A. There it is. It's got full screen. There it is. The ping comes with a setting in EFB or if you are 15 knots too fast. It's critical. Oh, I see, okay. Yeah, so there's the charts. We'll go with the night charts. Descending nicely then. You can actually descend a little bit further now, down to 10. VATSIM controllers giving out wake turbulence cautions when clearing for takeoff. That's good. Do they do it? I'm sure they do. Considering X-Plane does have wake turbulence model. Look at this. Looks fantastic. Some drag again, so we'll put a bit of drag out. Can't wait for wake turbulence when the fly-by-wire comes out. Oh god. Can you, especially that's going to be freeware, so can you imagine how many people are going to be flying that? Oh god. London and Boston and Dubai, it's going to be packed. LAX. Have fun. Controllers are going to really have to be on their toes. We'll switch to the local QNH. Put the speed brakes away. There's the little ping that you get. Usually it's quite hard to program VNAV path in the sim aircraft. I know Zebo have done several updates before you got the correct. Now's the chime. Yeah, the Zebo VNAV is just amazing. It really is. But yeah, VNAV must be really difficult. Frankfurt, yeah, of course, Frankfurt too. Who can be the first to try and force the super into K-San? I don't expect those airports, I expect the small fields without RC Yokos to be packed. St. Bart's is going to be packed, I can guarantee that, because everyone will try to be doing like landing challenges and stuff there. Got San Francisco coming into view now. We need to be below 13,000 for Bodega. Then at Cork at 11,000 and at 250. So we'll see how the aircraft handles that. We'll go down to 11. Hi, so you know, can I control ailerons using buttons on the keyboard? I tried to do it, but no way. I don't know what I can do. Have a side stick put on all the planes like Phoenix. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I don't use Microsoft Flight Sim enough to be able to tell you if you can do that. Maybe someone else might know. But yeah, I'm not sure if Microsoft Flight Sim has like keyboard controls for flight controls. The birds shall allow the helipad to be packed with A380s. Yeah, you're right, for sure. There's San Francisco. There's a Golden Gate Bridge. Definitely somewhere to visit. Need to hopefully visit there at some point. There's San Francisco as well. Looking great. There's the airport. There's Oakland. Looks great. Right, let's get the landing lights on and turn off taxi lights. And then 11,000, it's gonna slow us down. Does it want to drag? It doesn't. Let's see how it handles this. I do need to start FSLTL. Hopefully there's a start it. There we are. Okay, FSLTL started. We should have some ground traffic when we land. And yeah, from bricks we'll probably go heading mode. Stutter there. Just got here, how does she compare? Flight factor or PMDG? So, if you guys are asking about flight factor versus PMDG, don't get me wrong, this PMDG is a great plane, but I would say flight factor, even though it's in alpha and it's a completely different simulator, I'd say flight factor is probably the way to go. I think for the money you spend, they're quite, you know, similarly priced add-ons. I think you're going to get more out of the flight factor, to be honest with you. Let's just go heading select, because we want to intercept the ILS. We don't really want to overfly the airport, so... Oh, this is painfully slow, come on. Sails up for a little downwind. And what's our platform altitude? No worries, Lee. No worries. Yeah, if you like both sims, you don't mind if the the actual simulator doesn't gonna influence your decision too much, then yeah, I think flight factor is gonna be the way to go, to be honest. Platform is 3,000, so we'll set 3,000. 250 is fine. Vertical descent. Oh, there we are. Maybe we'll try a little bit out to the left a little bit. I guess we'll get it untapped to touchdown. Yeah, we'll go into more detail once I touch down for sure. Right. So we got our approach ref all set. Good stuff. Let's just get a fix in place as well. So, okay, KSFO, you can't put the runway, or maybe I'm doing it wrong, but in the flight factor you can put 08 right like this. Sorry, it's 28 right, isn't it? 28 right, and it should let you do it. I don't know why it's not letting me do it in here, but we'll just do KSFO for now. 10 miles per mile. Can we check if main gear steering works? Yes, yes we can. I think it does work. I think it does. But we'll definitely check. Right, let's go. Flight level change, getting speed brakes out. That's better. Thanks, V-Sky Check. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Krista. Alright, so San Francisco's behind us and a little downwind here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be landing in approximately 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit longer than, a little bit shorter than that.
The captain is trying to find some smooth air. Right now the seatbelt sign is still on. Please be seated with your seatbelts fastened. At that time, if you've taken down any of your carry-on luggage, we ask that you restow them. For those of you in Polaris First and Polaris Business, all of your items returning to the overhead compartments or other storage areas. In United Economy, please keep all exits on aisles clear. If you are in transit to an international flight today, you do not need any forms. We'll be arriving at Terminal 1 at Gate 31. If you are connecting to domestic locations,
yeah, so
you
this
must
the information that the
claim all of your luggage and proceed
the flight
through
attendant's saying
customs.
right now is just arbitrary
If your domestic
stuff.
connection is with a different carrier, please check in your luggage directly with that carrier. There is a yellow terminal connection bus located outside of the arrival lobby that will take you to Terminal 2. Customers connecting onwards to international destinations. For international flights departing from Terminal 2,
ready. Beautiful.
after clearing security, proceed to Gate 28, where you can take the ramp connection bus. Thank you.
Right, that passenger announcement's finally over. And we'll go direct to Seapin shortly. So we'll start making this right turn now. Intercept the ILS. Might be a little bit high, but we should be okay. We're 16 miles out. Come on. Yeah, in terms of the looks, PMDG does probably, in most aspects, look better. But that's just, you know, Microsoft Flight Sim. It's always going to look better, really. But yeah, Flight Factor, systems, and all the additional features, I think, yeah, Flight Factor has it there. Sounds especially. Butter incoming, hopefully. Hopefully. What do you think about the PMDG? Let's put the speed brakes away. 777. I think it's good. It's nothing outstanding, but I guess my standards are higher when, you know, I've flown things like the Flight Factor. But it's good, you know, it holds up to the 737 in my opinion. Sounds need a little bit of work, but it's good, for sure, it's good. Yeah, Dyson intensifies, yeah. And you can click these as well to arm, disarm, same with flaps, which is pretty cool. We need to go approach mode. Why is it zoomed in so much? There we are. Okay, so we'll intercept the ILS here. Decided the fact PMDG looks better, there's apparently enough ammunition for people to want Flight Factor to go bankrupt. Yeah. It's just the whole X-Plane Microsoft Flight Sim thing, isn't it? Both are great sims. Microsoft Flight Sim does look better for sure. But X-Plane has its moments. It can look really, really good as well, so... So the Flight Factor is better in your opinion? Yes. Yeah. Very simply, yeah. So we're on the localizer. We are 15 miles out at 220, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I think the Flight Factor just has it's a better training tool. It's got more features. There's more just stuff in the cockpit that, you know, there's more work been put into it, I think. Visually, it might not be as appealing, but it's still very good. You know, for an X-Wing aircraft, it does look very good. Absolutely, competition is good. Yeah, I can't agree more. The competition is great, you know, and I'm excited for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. I really am. Best flight dynamics, yeah, absolutely. That is my main priority: systems and flight dynamics for me. Since you know, this for me isn't just a hobby, but I'm trying to learn as much as I can for when I do my, you know, real life flight training. So it's all just helpful stuff, really. Let's go down to 180. This is a slippery aircraft, so we might need some speed brakes here. Did my calculations, Flight Factory made a ton of money anyway. They did for sure. Let's go flaps 1. 10 miles out. Yeah, look. Microsoft Flight Sim does look good. Look at this. It does. Flaps 5. We're going to go all the way down to 160 actually. Get the gear down shortly. Yeah, there's a lot of people in the beta already. I think the price we paid for the Flight Factory is a very good price. It really was. We got an absolute bargain with that. Eight miles out. See the approach lighting there. Lovely stuff. See, this does look very, very, very nice indeed. Put the speed brakes away. We'll go flaps 15, gear down. Look at that.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing, we've turned the seatbelt sign on. Flight attendants will be collecting any remaining service items that you would like to discard.
Not the best time for a PA,
As
but
part of our Echo Skies program, we're committed to
140.
recycling aluminum, plastic, and paper, and we'll be coming around to collect these items.
Flaps full.
Please make sure all carry-on items have been securely stowed either under the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment.
Speed brakes
As a
are
reminder,
on.
please make sure your personal belongings
Disconnect.
are clear of the aisle. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help you get ready for landing.
Okay, the PA stops. Good. I was just about to go in and disable it. Come on. Alright, we have control. Yeah, see how the yoke is slightly stuttery for some reason compared to the rest of the sim? Hopefully they get that fixed. I know that was an issue on the 7.3 as well. Oh yeah, it feels heavy. It does. I'm not sure why we have the yellow speed brake extended light when it's armed. Probably shouldn't have that. But yeah, what a beautiful approach into San Francisco here. We'll catch up with the chat afterwards.
500.
Very nice. I'm using a freeware San Francisco today. And very nice and stable on the approach. Don't want to follow the pappies because the pappies in Microsoft Flight Sim are generally wrong. Yeah, it does feel heavy. It's not twitchy. The 787 by default is twitchy. This is really nice. It handles like it's a heavy, big 777.
50. 30. 10.
There it is. Lovely stuff. Get the reversers out. Reversers don't sound very good. I'll be completely honest. They sound like, as someone said earlier, Dysons. I think they need a bit more rumble, a bit more bass to them. Unfortunately, no replay today. because I just can't get replay to work in Microsoft Flight Sim. We'll take a look at the landing rate for sure from Volanta. We'll stow the reversers there. Disarm the auto brakes. We'll take this exit. Alright, look at all the aircraft from FSLTL. Where's our taxi line gone? Let's slow it down.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be taxiing for the next few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened and all items stowed until the seatbelt sign is turned off.
Right.
Please make sure you have all of your personal belongings before you exit the aircraft, and be careful when opening overhead compartments. You are now free to use your mobile phones and small lightweight devices.
Let's get the landing lights off
United,
then.
our Star Alliance partners, and your entire flight crew.
And strobe light can go
flying
off.
the friendly skies with us today. We hope you've
Flaps
had a pleasant
up.
experience.
Stow
And we
the
look forward to
speed
welcoming you
brakes.
again on another United flight.
And we'll put the transponder standby. Look at that A380. Look at the A380. I love FSLTL. I do. I wish we had high quality models like this in X-Plane. Yeah, Nightbot does not like caps, unfortunately. I do need to stop that. Let's right, we need to get GSX running here, so oh guys, that was a decent landing, right? I'm quite happy with that one. Let's catch it with chat here. Cheers, Stan. Congrats to Microsoft Flight Sim, we finally have a plane that I can somewhat implement tilted landing gear. Yeah. Gotta press buttons on yoke to disconnect autopilot. Yeah, I know, but I didn't want to move my view. Alright. GSX. Still need to learn GSX a little bit. We're gonna go gate, let's see here, F. And are they all too small for us? Available soon. Let's do this one.
The position is already assigned to another aircraft.
Yes. And then it got rid of the A380. No. Show me the spot. It's that one. Alright, let's go there then. Volanta says -40. Oh, you got the landing rate before me, huh? Alrighty. -40, wow. Cheers, Owen, thank you. Where is was it that one? F13 did we select? I can't remember, hang on. What did we select? Yeah, it was F13, okay. Don't wanna follow me, okay. So let's turn, what is that sound? I think that's an aircraft taking off. Where's our marshal up there? Come on. I hate when you pan the camera and then it locks up all your flight controls. Super annoying. It's currently locked up my brakes. I don't know what that sound was. Alright, there we go. Finally a marshaller in Microsoft Flight Sim. This is like the only reason I got GSX, because I was tired of parking without marshallers. I do have a GSX profile for the default, and I don't know if it works with this. Come on. There we are. Don't know if it works with this scenery add-on, but we'll find out. Oh, this is really close. Oh, we can't. Surely not. Yeah, we'll stop there. Get the parking brake on. Alright, and oh no, we didn't start APU. Let's do that while we catch up with the chat. And runway turn off lights, taxi lights off. Yeah, I don't know what that. I think the GSX profile is probably just not particularly good, but we'll ignore that. So what did Volanta say? Let's have a look. if we end the flight. Volanta said -40 on the landing rate. Jeez. Well within touchdown zone as well. That was real nice. That was real nice. I think these are all aircraft. Yeah. I'm gonna just shut down FSLTL for a second here because it's really, really loud. Blinded the marshal with lights. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we did. We did. Has APU started? I think it has, so let's kill the engines then. There it is. United. Okay, I guess the APU wasn't on. Okay. Yeah, no replay unfortunately today. But that would have been a great landing to replay, right? Unfortunately, my replay mode just doesn't work at all, and I don't know why. Hopefully, Microsoft Flight Sims replay for 2024 at least will be a bit better. Hopefully. But there she is, United's brand new 777. Oh, we need to finish the flight on Simbit World. Hang on, let's do that real quick. And I dread to see the score that we got because we forgot a lot. So let's just go here, flight. We can submit. You can see how many people are doing it right now. So we'll submit that. Which is better, this or flight factor? Short answer is flight factor. But it really does. Ooh, we got promoted, first officer. It really does depend what you're looking for, to be honest. You know, it's sort of close. The PMDG is good. Don't get me wrong. It is good, and I don't regret purchasing it. To be honest, it's pretty good, worth the money. But Dougal, yeah, I agree. PMDG need to sort the sounds. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. Oh, we got a score of 98. Oh, okay, that's not bad. For the landing and strobe lights that we forgot. Okay, fair enough. Okay, that's good. So this is all working great with a pilot's life. I'm glad. If we go to landing details, this says a landing rate of -38. Yeah, well within the touchdown zone. 0 degrees of bank, 3 degrees pitch. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, like I said, it's really nice hand flying this plane. It is one of the better ones in Microsoft Flight Sim for sure. It's really quite nice. So we got promoted. So let's just take a quick look here at the new contract. Do we get a pay rise? We do. We're now up to $51 an hour or pounds an hour. Current contract. Effective as of today. Yeah, brilliant. Alright, so we got a little pay rise out of that, and we earned, what, the 500, so pretty good. But here it is, PMDG 777. Yes, V-Card check, absolutely. A lot of these things, it just depends what you're looking for in a sim. If you're looking for more maybe arcadey or not too bothered about systems and flight model, then and more about visuals, then PMDG is probably the way to go. If you really want a great training tool with systems and failures and the flight model is perfect, then flight factor is the way to go, to be honest. So, you know, personally for me, I think I'll be flying a bit more the flight factor than this, but it's great. I know I'm going to be flying this quite a lot as well. Well, a little bit of a longer stream, almost 2.5 hours, but I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We will be back next week. Unfortunately, no Monday and Tuesday streams. It will be later in the week. Thursday, once I finish my exams, but then lots of content to come because I am freed up from exams and university work. So lots of content to come. Of course, do let me know if you have any suggestions. Always happy. I've got a whole list on my Discord that I need to get through of suggested videos and streams that you guys have done, so we're gonna be getting through that for sure. Like to see longer streams, yeah, for sure. I think when I'm at uni it'll be easier. When I'm at home it's a little bit harder to do longer streams, but when I'm at uni we can for sure do some longer streams, maybe multiple sector days, stuff like that. Today would be longer, and I'll be streaming again, you know, tomorrow normally, but with exams I gotta focus on that for now. But as I said, I really do hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It was really great chat. You guys were brilliant. Owen and Calum, thank you very much for the super chats there. Thank you to all the mods for being here. I really do appreciate it. Cheers, Stan. Thank you very much. Thanks, Krista. Yeah, alrighty. So, there's the PMDG 777 for you guys. We'll probably be back in it next week, I'd like to say, or we'll be in X-Plane. I don't know. We'll see how we feel next week. But, oh my god. Look. What are they doing? Alright, well, on that note, I'm going to leave you guys to it. Have a great evening or afternoon or early morning, I guess, depending on where you are. And I shall see you in the next one.